So they have the side chick. Now, the side chick in society have always been around. They've been called mistress and all kind of other names. But the side chicks of today is violating the rules of old. The rules of old would be you just be the side chick, you be the mistress, you know your place. You don't go trying to chase this man's wife down. You don't try to find out who this man's kids are. You don't even be trying to find out where this man live. You just stay where you stay and you see him when you see him. But today, the modern side chick is going to violate all the old school rules of the side chick, right? They want to find the wife. They want to find the kids. They want to let the wife know who they are on social media and all of that. Well, we got a story here of a side chick that kind of violated some of that. And, it didn't end well for her. Let's review it.
Anaya Brunson turned 20 in June, a joy to be around.
She can make you smile right away.
Okay, she was 20 years old.
Brunson wanted to be an orthodontist or a vet, later learning she was good at making others look good, so she enrolled in beauty school.
She actually taught me how to put on eyelashes and do my eyebrows.
This is Brunson leaving home the morning of September 24th, texting her mom a smiley.
I wasn't even there 30 minutes and they called and told me her car was found. And I knew then, at that point, something happened to her.
The day of the murder, police say Brunson met up with a married man she'd been seeing, Sultan Sharif. Strangely, he'd reached out to Brunson's mom a week earlier.
He goes on to say, I want to be done messing with your daughter, but she's reaching out to my wife.
September 24th, a friend.
Okay, all right. I want to be done messing with your daughter, but she keeps reaching out to my wife. The old school side chicks would not do nothing like that. They probably know who the wife is, but they definitely not going to say nothing to her. So now you got the situation in his house. Now, of course, I don't support messing around on your wife. I don't support that. I don't really see how a man could do that, just me personally, because I'm a man that don't believe in sneaking around doing anything. I like to be open in what I do publicly. And it's just, if I'm not going to be with my wife, then I'm going to go and move around somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I just don't, and then the thing is, this guy is, I think they said 53. Okay. This guy's old enough to be her father. I think that's so weird to me. It's weird. That conversation about young women at certain ages, I just think, I don't know. It's just so weird to me, but let's continue.
Friend of Sharif's called 911 after he says he saw Sharif on top of the victim in Sharif's car, and that the female stated, he cut my throat. She was screaming and pleading for help.
Oh, wow. So he slit her throat for calling his wife. But he told her mama a week ago she keeps calling my wife.
Police didn't locate the two then, but hours later were called to an alley near Keefe and Palmer where Brunson had been tied, shot, and then set on fire.
Wow. Really, bro? Man, Jesus Christ.
Was everything to me. She was everything, and this is the most hurtful feeling.
Police interviewed a number of people, including Sharif's wife, who claimed he'd been with her the night of the murder, which the complaint says was debunked through video evidence.
His wife is covering for him, and she know what he did. She covered for him. You side chicks, do you see that? Number one, he's not going to leave his wife for you. No matter what that fool tell you, he's not leaving his wife for you. It's not going to happen. It's not. You just a little fling for him and whatever. And when he went up here and got rid of this woman, his little 20-year-old side chick, the wife was covering up what her husband done.
They think that they're going to be out here and live their normal life after they, helped with this.
Sharif's brother-in-law, Johnny Allen Hopgood, is charged as an accomplice.
Now you got the family in it being accomplices to try to cover up his boy.
Still hard to believe that she's not, here with us.
My God, my Lord, all that. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this again. If you got a wife at home, stick with your wife. If you have issues, take care of your issues with your wife, or leave the situation. Young women, 20 years old and above, you play a dangerous game with these married men, especially they're married. See, it's one thing to, you didn't know the guy was married, then you found out. That's one thing. But when you go into the situation and this guy tells you, you know he's married and you still get involved with the situation, you're playing a very dangerous game. Because let's say if he didn't do this, sometime the wives would get at you too. Because they're not going to leave their husband for you. They're just not going to do that. There's been many side chicks that's been put in the hospital, and well, you see this one been put 6 feet under because of fooling with a married man. Fooling with married men isn't worth it. Ladies, it isn't worth. I don't care how much money he's tricking off with you. It's not worth it. There's way too many single men out here for you to be fooling with. I'm going to say this like I said to myself when I was a single man. I don't want no kitty that has drama attached to it. And a woman that's married, that's drama attached to it. You shouldn't want no eggplant that has drama attached to that. And that drama is being married. It's going to bring drama to your life. There's nothing about that that's going to be good. Nothing. 20 years old. You should be living your life, doing your thing, not fooling with some grandpa. Because at 20, that dude's considered a grandpa to you. 50 freaking 3? Why? Why would you lay down with a man old enough to be your freaking daddy? That doesn't even make sense. That would be weird. And at the same time, I don't see how guys that age want to fool with a girl that's barely turned 20. I don't see that either. I mean, what conversation you going to have with a 20-year-old? That's what I'm saying. The conversation is different. I mean, what are you going to talk about? Other than laying down with each other, what are you going to talk about? Not much or nothing. I don't know. That's just weirdo to me. But cautionary tale. Don't be a side chick. Don't do that. There's no honor in that. And something can end up happening to you. But let me know what y'all think about, this young lady. Like I said, it's tragic. It is a tragedy. But, she should have not been trying to call that man's wife. She should have just broke it off and went on with her life.